gamers! Oh, damn, my throat, ow. Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be playing more Limbus Company. And I have with me, Sigino!
Yo.
Yeah, Windows is, still banned.
Playing Deadlock.
Oh! You didn't have to sell bro out like that! Damn. Wait, Gregor is needed. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Alright, real shoot. Get out of here. That was. Oh, wait, no. Fuck. I just fucked up my whole team. Hold on. We're not even like a minute into the video and I already swore so much. F.
전시 준비는?
Two, three,
너를 내
four.
작품 또 보고 싶었나 봐.
원하시는
책임은 모두.
오케이. 이럴 것 같아서 대기 타고 있었지.
Damn. Get out of here, Mersault.
문을
검은 갈아뒀다.
Camille, or whatever your name was. I don't know. Was that his name?
Yeah.
서두르지
I don't
말고.
know.
Wait, Camille was the
The third kindred?
no, the Sync Association. Cassati was the third kindred.
Ow! I always fuck up their names.
This place.
And it's just a boring old office. I was kind of ready to be shook thinking we were about to walk into a war zone or something. Where's the fucking music?
Oh, bro, it's a cubicle office. You think they have music here?
You recognize this place?
Of course I do. My last job before Limbus Company. And my desk was over there. Here's a tip, fellas. When you're working in an office like this, always get a corner desk facing the wall if you can help it. Lets you hide from the boss man. Out of sight, out of mind, you know? You can do whatever you want that way. Work, chill, or even freak out in terror at the slightest sound of metal clinking. Nobody will catch you, nobody will think you're a bother to other people.
Gregor grins, a bitter, mocking smile directed at himself.
The only downside of this desk arrangement being people walking up behind me to get my attention. The higher-ups just had to holler, "Hey, vet hire," and I'd scuttle right up to them, but others can't do that. So whenever people walked up to me from behind, I'd get afraid that I might cause an accident.
That hire must be about the post-war veteran special.
Right, but I couldn't possibly complain. Wouldn't have gotten the job without it, you know? Not everyone was lucky enough to be considered for that. I was better off than Moat. Gregor? Head manager Ted?
Gregor whipped around, his hand instinctively leaping to his other arm. There was an unfamiliar man in behind us.
Huh. It really is you, Gregor. And I see some new faces with you. Oh, wait. Oh, you folks must be the accountant that the guys on the other team asked us to leave the meeting room open for. Landed a new job, huh? I see you've got a new employee card right there. Well, so how have you been doing? Me? Same old, same old. Well enough. It's not like I've got anywhere else to go, right? I'm not surprised you found new work so soon. You're always a dependable guy. Is the pay good? How's life, man? Oh yeah, you were gonna sell that some commemorative coin, some kind of medal, right? Hope you got paid good money for that. Look at me asking how's life to a fellow citizen. Can't imagine anybody would have had anything good to say to that, huh? Moving on. Hope no one's hounding you with the vet hire shit over there. No, not at all. There's none of that here. Hey, that's good to hear, man. Glad you don't have to deal with that dang jackass of an executive VP messing with you like he was a war veteran himself. You know how many years I had to hear that geezer bragging about how he profiteered from the war, pulling himself up by his bootstraps, about how in every peril is an opportunity waiting to be found, blah, blah, blah. I'm preaching to the choir, aren't I?
I feel so bad for you for only trying not to laugh. Take a moment to take your breath.
No, people come into my room. That guy, huh? Is he still taking his sauna breaks during work hours?
Aww! Bro, now that's sus.
What do you think? His seat misses his ass every day. Oh, and get this. Remember how he used to call you special employment fellas Nepo Force? A few days ago, his name showed up in the HR report. Guess what it said? Turns out he was lining his pockets with kickbacks when we were choosing the fixer office for a partnership project. There's about to be a vacancy in the office real soon. Really? Isn't he, an actual Nepo? Thought he's the president's family. Yeah, man, it's that bad. It's what anyone ever talks about by the water cooler. If there's anything I learned here, it's that people obsessed with back in my days are all kinda like him. They hate how their glory days are behind them, kinda like a distraction from how pathetic they are now.
Oh no.
Huh. And hey, a Backstreet's kid like myself don't have glory days to look back on and yearn for, right? I look back and it's all doom and gloom. If you've ever hit rock bottom, you also know the only way left to go is up. You've said something like that before, yeah. Well, yeah, guess it's my own brand of bullshit philosophy.
Conversation ironic. I don't know.
Lamau.
Camera. Did that fix it? No. What the hell? Okay. I don't know what it is, but my camera, because it has a ring light on it, right? That I can adjust the lighting. Sometimes, for some reason, it'll turn on and just start flickering randomly. And I don't know what that means.
Huh.
Yeah. I looked it up on. And Google thinks it might have something to do with power. It means that my PC's not properly putting power into my camera.
Huh.
I don't know if that's accurate though. Okay.
No idea. Don't use cameras.
Lol. It's still not letting me mess with it. Weird. What the fudge? Maybe it's also how many times I fucking dropped this damn thing. That might be it. Okay. Anyway, why is there still no music? This is bothering me.
Oh boy, look at me running my mouth in front of our customers. Sorry about that, folks. I mean, I guess you can make sure you didn't turn the music down. I mean, you probably didn't, but... Yeah, wow. It's no office music allowed, silly. Oh wait, that's you. I forgot people speak other than Gregor.
Real?
That's a pretty unique prosthesis you've got there.
No worries, but it seemed you were on your way to submit those proposals.
Gee golly, I'm late. Thank you for snapping me out of it. I'm gonna get one heck of a scolding. Anyway, Gregor, hit me up sometime, eh? Let's go out and catch up over a drink or something. Sure, if I get the chance.
The man who seemed like Gregor's former coworker hurried away, but he didn't forget to wave us a good-natured goodbye.
I can see a little bit of him in the way you talk, Gregor. Come on, I don't sound as old as he does, do I?
Gregor, you look older than he does. Moses, who had been quietly observing as Gregor and his former coworker had exhaled a light stream of smoke. Light? Oh, that sound effect made it sound heavier than that! And slowly began to speak. Many of us who returned from the war seem to suffer from a certain misconception. When we are told to remember, it does not mean we are bidden to live the nightmare of the past over and over. We are not being cursed to relive the pain and suffering. Both Ezra and I, we are both still trying to be free of the misconception we inflicted on us.
It's not like I remember because I want to.
Well, if you can't bring yourself to forget them, well, include in your memory the fact that the war hasn't.
Fine. You're not wrong there.
Gregor stared at his right arm for a while, quietly contemplating.
Manager Bud, I can't say I can't give you any reassurance, but just going on with my life seems to be the best answer for now. I want to ask if you're okay with that, though. I'll manage, but it's you who's going to have to deal with the aftermath.
Gregor would always say the same to those suffering the cruelty inherent in. Still, live on. Yet even as his lips spoke those words, his eyes would take on a desperate and unfocused look, faded beneath despair. Today, the gloomy gray seemed to give way to just a hint of the blue sky beyond. This may be no more than a single ray of the sun peering through the dark clouds that have suffocated the sky. Probably take much more than this for the shadows to be fully lifted, but don't you worry. I'll be fine. A big step forward for him to address persistent anxiety from his past. There's the music! I was going insane! When we emerged from the door, we saw Otis facing away from us, her weapon drawn. Wait, I don't think she even followed us through the door. Huh? Were you here the entire time? Yes. I was told by that Allen figure that someone has to stay behind and watch the door during these operations. So I stayed, and... Oh. You. Oh man, it's those asshats again. Hey, who told you you could swear? No.
He's been swearing this whole time. What do you mean?
Weird. The border's not a place for those newbies to be roaming around on their own. As you can see, a few uninvited guests have decided to visit us through a different door. I looked past Otis just in time to see more Favis pouring into the corridor through a different back door. They must be trying to find a way to get to the ring nurse father's corridor. Well, we can't just let them through, can we? Kill them all! I was very enthusiastic, Dante. I'm a little concerned. Bruh.
Otis doesn't admit the war's ended, doesn't go through the war ending door.
Limbus Company の皆さんとご一緒できて本当に嬉しいです。
The Malkuth thing always looks so weird to me. What would you say?
I said I'll bring it back, but yeah, Malkuth broken, that's why.
Okay. 가족을 위해.
뚫려라. 슛!
ダンテさんの作戦とても効果的でした。はい、짜증나게.
피는
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。敵が来ます。皆さん、戦闘の準備を。
들리세요? 한 쌍의 상왕골과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 티비아의 멜로디가
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
만 남았어도
마지막으로
이
남길 날
정도쯤은 아이씨 짜증나게.
따뜻한 피.
敵は深手を負っています。
훌륭한 단말만해요.
따뜻하게 뚫리고.
파우스트, 신체파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이랍니다.
보여드려야겠군요. 외면의 예술을.
敵
너희의
は
목
深手を負っています。
이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
나쁘지 않고. 작품 완성. 돌아가면 의견을 나누지.
이제야
I forget the
친해졌네요.
2-star ones are like.
들리세요? 한 쌍의 상왕골과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 티비아의 멜로디가
아류 산초
영원히
병혈력이
잠들어.
쏟아내라. 너희의
敵は
목
深手を
No,
負って
I'm
い
not.
ます
2-star IDs are
승리로
OP
이끌-
trust. What the? Look at 70 saying. Bro, I have my headset on.
Oh, I forget
Wireless
the wireless
headset.
headset. Ay, ay, ay. Being so nosy. Wow, I was talking to myself. Jeez.
회장 시간이 되었답니다.
Jeez, Honglu. Thanks.
그럼 안녕히.
これがリンバスカンパニー
Bro
の
just bows all humble. What in the
ま
world?
た一つ学ばせていただきました。
He's built like that.
He's
엎드리듯
just
He had
full
to
of-
summon his gore slop.
He's so full of whimsy. What in the world, bro?
Callisto kind of the goat for real like that.
아이씨 짜증나게.
영원히 잠들어라.
파우스트, 신체파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이랍니다.
Oh goodness.
저의 뼈로 혈관에 돋게. 이제야 친해졌네요.
작품 완성.
Nice.
돌아가면 의견을 나누지.
Why did they take the sanity penalty at the end? My goodness. Okay. Oh. Limbus?
약지에 감긴 세 바퀴의 반지는 마에스트로가 되기 위해 인정받은 세
42?
가지 죠 비록
Closing time.
지금 제 작품이 만인의 심금을 울리지는 못하더라도
This gap is like not even.
여전히 반지에 부끄럽지 않은 작품을
You actually fell for that again.
Again? No, that didn't happen. No way that happened last time.
That got you last time, yeah. Right at the end, too.
Sig, I'm gonna cry. No, you know what? Maybe it's good that Windows isn't fucking here. He doesn't need to know. He's not gonna watch this shit. Bro doesn't watch my Limbus videos.
I'll clip it for him.
But what do you mean you clip it? Don't do that! That's rude! No.
Hehe.
These videos won't be out until like May anyways, so.
서두르지
remember.
말고
No, you won't.
느긋하고 여유롭게.
I will.
No, you won't.
Specifically.
What is this music? This isn't Reigns, is it? This has to be new. Okay.
I mean, remember, we had a 13-second cutscene here.
You're so fucking right.
that whole node.
Once we dealt with the Favis who invaded the Thumb Nurse Father's destroyed corridor, we left for the indexes. And ran into a few familiar faces waiting for us at our destination. Huh? You guys have today off? Yeah, but I thought I might as well come along.
It's, you know, you keep summoning us while we're in the middle of something, so I decided it might actually be more convenient for us to be with you in person. Your summoning occurred at the most unideal moment.
Oh no.
Now, I know you aren't doing it on purpose, but all 3 times you summoned me, I was leaning over snacks topped with a bunch of whipped cream.
Really, Rodeo? You just... Okay.
Today I learned that blacking out and waking up to a meat-shaped indent in a cake I was about to chow down doesn't make for a very relaxing break.
Sorry about that. I should have checked in with you guys before summoning, but I'm still getting used to it. Okay, now you're being too sorry. No hard feelings there, you know? I'm tagging along because I need some exercise. That's all.
I appreciate the additional employee assignments. Now if you could share any information you know about yet another corridor.
I hung out here all the time, but I know this place a little. There was this super clingy, annoying little... no. That wasn't the masked dude. There was another, Huh?
Is there something you don't remember?
Oh, right. Kira probably doesn't remember Sora.
Sora? I don't think that name rings a bell for any of us either. Is that someone who used to live here?
Yeah, well, Sora was the Index apprentice. Probably lived here.
Forsooth, the indexed apprentice. Well, pray tell, wherefore is it at the middle, the thumb, and the ring each have apprentices, yet the index and the proxy lack them?
It would indeed be quite odd if a mere 3 of the 5 fingers kept an apprentice each. Retrace I might my recollections, yet I find it following a trail of odorless air, invisible and unreal.
No, there was someone, but I can't...
The representations of the Pinky and Index apprentices are missing. No, to be more precise, a merciless blade has shredded and reduced them tangible, formless. How refreshing to hear that same impression from someone else, rather than myself for once. As it seemed that I was the only one who remembered the 2 apprentices, I retraced back to our first meeting and briefly shared what I knew about Sora.
Huh? Doesn't sound like a very forgettable character.
What is this 4th wall break? No, Kira, bro, chill, please. Stop. Well, the Arayashiki cut her into ribbons. That would explain why it feels as though I'm recalling a sequence of events with a critical part missing in between.
I can almost imagine her feeling to herself like a creepy loner, and she probably wears glasses too, right?
Like one of those gloomy introverts from anime. I fucking cannot. One more. One more and I'm gonna crash out! No! My immersion! I see. That's why it feels like I'm tearing a strand of a weave. Yoshu? Let's say the world's made of strings or threads, Clock. With every slash, this blade would be cutting through the flow of strands that twine to compose one's existence. When an object is severed forever beyond repair, you'd think neither trace nor shape would be left. But now that you've pieced some of it together, it's almost... Instead of elaborating further, Ryoshu fell silent again, save for the sound of the tip of her cigarette turning to ash. He was recalling another ink. I guess she's trying to avoid over-speculating on what she doesn't know for sure.
Damn, that totally breaks the meta. I had a vague idea of how it works, but this is the first time I'm hearing it deets.
Okay. So, I think Kira plays League. I can't really confirm that, like, League exists in the Project Moon universe, but, like, I just... I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep crashing out internally.
Oh, man.
Papa had to go through 4 ramp-up stages and remove seals to, like, even make full use of his sword. Honestly, yours needs a trade-off. Your sword totally power creeps Papa's.
Alright, Kira, I'm gonna need you to stop being a zoomer right now, please. I can't take this.
Yo, there's plenty already. Ah, so true. Guess slicing your memories away is one hell of a trade-off. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm guessing you don't have anything to contribute for this corridor?
I've got one. I don't know where it leads, but the index guy used it all the time. Hopefully he doesn't drop us into an army of indexes. PU. They rarely gather in big groups.
She said, that's pretty unlikely. Ow! What was that for, Ryoshu? Wait, did you just hit me with that sword handle?
Didn't do anything. But I saw it. I saw Ryoshu's scabbard Araya suddenly jerking to the side, prodding Sinclair like it was annoyed by something. Won't STS? I'll SYLC until you really walk.
I swear this isn't a slander or whatever. Look, you poked me so hard it left a mark on my arm. Here.
Well...
Araya's mad, bro, that she treats Sinclair more like her son. No! I can't, bro! No. Well, I don't want to read too much into it, but the scabbard was rattling like it was irritated by something. What?
Stop interpreting for her. This is why she won't stop making up nonsense acronym. It's making it worse. I gotta stop him from translating for her somehow.
Araya?
Wait, that voice just now, it sounded a lot like Araya.
Dante, you saw that too, right?
Ryoshu didn't do anything.
Wait, really? It really wasn't her?
Oh. Then it's decided.
To be fair to Sinclair, no one else but I saw it in full detail how the scabbard came to be.
Which means that he couldn't imagine in his wildest dreams that the scabbard poked him of its own volition. It doesn't seem like any of these sinners heard that voice either. Damn, you guys bully him a lot, huh?
Well, the lad's been long overdue for a little smack upside his noggin.
We should head inside. Let's not keep Alan waiting. Kira directed us toward an almost disturbingly normal wooden door, so featureless that I could have mistaken it for any of the dozens of walked past in the other nests. We were greeted by a whiff of stale, musty air the moment we walked through the door. I think it leads to a basement, and emerged to what appeared to be an almost dungeon-like basement area. Whenever the Matt's unc's beeper rang, he'd walk through this door. So, who are they? The Index. Signs of life. There were people living down here up until just a few hours ago. Why are you here, paper slips?
We were only executing the prescript.
I've had it with these prescripts, though at least you don't make any noise. The basement was stocked up with shelf stable and non-perishable. And the cells were all completely empty, save for what looked like a makeshift bathroom in each of them. It is likely that this dungeon was used to imprison individuals of varying features that may be required to complete a prescript. Seriously? This room seems to have been used for something worse than simply incarceration. Among Faust's conjectures, it is that the captives were conditioned in body and mind in various ways to match the prescript's liking. Sounds like that guy was just as crazy as the rest of them. Wait, that staircase right there leads up. Let's check out what's... Freaking annoying, man. The heck are you doing?
You cannot enter through this door.
Oh, I see. Another griefer body blocking the doorway.
Move. I need to see something.
The will of the prescript forbids you. You cannot enter through this door.
What do we do?
Is it worth forcing our way in there? They seem pretty adamant about not letting us in.
I'd prefer if we stayed as far as possible from anything that has to do with gods. I mean, prescripts, but,
Huh?
Yeah, the Hermes is a god. You'd know this if you read the passives.
No, I understand. So, okay, it's not that. It's that Limbus is a highly technological world, right?
But they're like now really dipping their toes into like it is technological, but everything is still ruled by eldritch gods and horrors. Like it is.
The index is just built like that.
It is really getting interesting in world building stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they knew about Roland before Roland.
Nolan.
They were like, yo, LARP this guy that isn't even born yet.
Wait, what?
Wait, yeah, Roland hadn't gone on his rampage yet, and they had Rien LARP as Roland.
He's older than Roland?
I mean, Roland is probably Roland participated in the Smoke War. The House of Spiders was established during the Smoke War. Roland wasn't considered, like, he didn't have the gloves yet. Remember, he fought, like, alongside Salvador and stuff in the Smoke War.
Yeah.
And Rien was already around cosplaying as him as well.
Why are the prescripts obsessed? Why are they obsessed with the grade 9 fixer?
For real.
Dude, wait.
Is the pianist from the Index?
Well, the pianist is apparently just some, like, guy who got really upset that a beggar played a piano better than him. That's the only thing we know about the pianist.
That is diabolical, actually.
He was in a bar, and he was playing a piano, and then some beggar came up and played the piano better than him, and he distorted.
That is... okay. Okay, that's a new revelation. I don't know. I think what's also a crazy revelation is I did not know for the longest time that Roland got the gloves from his wife. And he's not actually Black Silence. I don't know. Whack. It's fine.
The wifey's the Black Silence.
Quinny spoiled that for me, like, way before I even got to finish the fight. Lamau. Ay. No, I'm actually just shocked that this is kind of the direction that this is going. It's cool. Nothing wrong with it.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Otis is right. We're gonna have to get upstairs somehow if we want to get an idea of where this door leads. Brain's been using this basement, then I'd like to see. Honestly, learning that this door connects to some basement is more than enough intel to cross it off the list. So, if this has anything to do with Ryoshu's memories. Alright then, let's push through. Executing your command, Executive Manager?
The will of the prescript is absolute.
And you will die for it. Is it though? No! Dante! Oh my... They'll never know what Dante said. Oh no. This music! Yes! Oh shit. and attack this sinner? Well, ain't that kind of tragic. You guys are about to be hyper depressed. Well, that worked out pretty well, I think. Oh, why did you take that back? Let's see.
가족을 위해
어중간한 예술은
I don't know why, but it low-key terrifies me that the paw grows bigger in the animation for that sprite. No.
Roll now.
Oh,
Normal arm things, trust.
she's ulting! Let's go!
바이올렛 브레이크 슬랩! 임파스터 敵の調子が悪くなっているみたいです
Gamer. Okay, so now it's Rodeo. These guys are chump change, bro. They're so bad! Go home. Lost.
Bro, this could be their home. What do you mean? We came into their house.
Oh.
They didn't come into ours this time.
You might be right, honestly.
We're only attacking these guys because we want to. They're just standing there.
Well, maybe they just shouldn't be standing there. I don't know.
재밌겠는데?
When has the Index ever done anything wrong?
They ruined. Listen, they distorted my boy Yan. Also, like, I don't know. They have big wheel underground that spins and writes.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Sleep for 800 hours per day, and then drink a liter of milk before you go play. What the fuck is that, bro? What else can I quote? Do not go home until, like, you read out the value of E. Dude, that Millie song is honestly so good, though. Fucking hell. Not only a banger, but also as unhinged, if you really look at the damn lyrics.
이 정도쯤은 임파스터
Let's go, Kira.
これが必要な戦いであれば
Oh, she's ulting again. Let's go. I don't actually think that's her ulting, but I'm just gonna say that every time purple glow. Okay, Otis is the target? I don't think so. I can't redirect that one.
Purple. She goes purple because your sinners got hit. She gains grudge marks when her buddies get hit.
We're homies
She's
now?
cool like that. She slides for Gregor.
That's crazy, bro.
Or whoever lost their clash last hit.
I don't know. I didn't realize we were homies now. That's crazy. Damn. That's wholesome. What the fudge, Gregor? You're washed!
짜증나게
That's crazy, bro. Alright, yeah, actually, you know what? I shouldn't be too hard on him. He's been out of combat for a while. I'm sorry, Gregor.
That's exactly why you should be. He had all this time off, and he bag sells like that.
No! Bro, he has trauma to deal with!
Oh, well, you know, you see Ryoshu handling her trauma just fine.
Ryoshu fucking forgot her trauma!
Well, maybe Gregor should take a page out of her book.
Well, time to find Gregor an artifact that fucking erases his memories when he uses it.
Yeah, just hand over the sword and see what happens.
Doesn't it still only affect Ryoshu? Or is
No.
it the wielder?
Ryoshi is the only one who can wield it properly. But you know, Dante can probably rewind what happens to the other sinners if they draw it. You know, they just might go comatose or something. I forgot what they said was the downside of people that drew it.
I think they might just die, bro. I can't lie. I don't know, man. To be honest, the target this time.
감상은 어떤가요?
쏟아내라. 엎드리도록.
これがリンバスカンパニーの戦闘
들리세요?
私も
한 쌍의
This is why the ring is better.
24개의 늑골을
Sorry, my guy.
자아내는 TBI의
I don't even
멜로디가
like the ring. Oh, that's not true. We've had some really cool IDs that have come out of the ring, I think. I don't know. The art terrifies me. A little too gory for my taste.
エリートオペレーターの身の腕前です
작품 완성.
보여드려야겠군요
예술적이네요.
예술을
Is that not the end of the fight? No.
敵は深手を負っています
An enemy. They're full health? What do you mean? I think you're trolling me, Amaya. I don't know.
Mia just wants you to kill them all.
I'm working on it.
감상은 어떤가요?
저의 뼈로 틀을 잡고
Uh-oh.
저의 살로 채워넣은 외면의 예술
Nice. Now Honglu with the
適した
finisher.
攻撃でなくとも最善の選択だったはずです
퇴장 시간이 되었답니다.
Wow.
그럼 안녕히.
항상
The bow always
저희
throws me
영감을
off,
이끌어
bro.
주시는군요囚人の皆さんの
Oh, okay.
何
Thanks,
か変化
Honglu.
が
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로.
이제야 친해졌네요
Well, there we go. I also do think it's crazy that the art that is in the thing as well is the one that Araya saw. Okay, well, speaking of Araya, why is the music so quiet?
Because you're in the past.
Half. It's up.
You may speak to me casually, Araya, but in the presence of other apprentices, perhaps you should find it preferable to mimic the tone of the DUI star.
Come on, it's not like I want you to do it. Or just let me do whatever I want while I'm here.
Certainly, you have a point.
So what's up there? Up the stairs?
I'm not sure myself. I've never been upstairs.
Aren't you a little curious?
Why bother peeling back the heavens to see what is beyond? Those wanting of yearning needn't raise their head skyward.
Ooh.
I see no right memories. Fuck, what did... I'm not sure, but now we've got another reason to check what's upstairs.
Oh, that was the bruh. Come on, man. I'm getting rage baited right now.
Do you think Rianne would show you that?
Yes.
약지에 감긴
That was
세바퀴의
probably it.
반지는
Who was like,
마에스트로가
prescription
되기 위해
told me to talk
인정받은
more.
세 가지 작품을 뜻하죠. 비록
Honglu's gonna get me again.
지금 제 작품이 만인의 심금을 울리지는 못하더라도 여전히 반지에 부끄럽지 않은 작품을 선보이고 있는 것 같네요.
You're only gonna get it right before the last fight?
That's so bullshit!
Alright, fine, let's go.
Game's smelly. I almost just hit go. In there, Albina.
교류회. 설레네요.
Is it weird that I think Albina Faust actually sounds genuinely happy? And I think it's kind of sad that I'm pretty sure she put half of her brain in the sword.
皆さん、戦闘の準備を。
No! Actually, I guess
I don't think she put a large portion. She just like scalped a little off the top, you know?
That's still kind of a lobotomy, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, and why do you think she's so happy?
I don't know, man. I don't really feel good about this. Do you think that, like... Is it like a Bluetooth chip in her brain? Is that what it is? How does she access it? It's obviously like on her persons because the April Fool's event with Dawn, you know? Dawn couldn't have access.
Well,
yeah.
You know, Fossia's not in the Discord. Unless they are. But probably not.
I don't know. I just think it's sad that this is the one ID where she seems like she's so happy.
効果的な攻撃でした。
Here, I'm gonna let you. They really hate Gregory, bro. Okay.
Well, yeah, he's got aggro.
Yeah. He also still has the prescript thing on it.
No, that. Oh, yeah.
Flower.
The flower means nothing to me. That's because Lamau. In the other game, Quinny runs index, and I just hit whoever his prescript tells him to hit. If they're written in the book, I hit him.
Lol. My goodness. Not the Warfare game.
Hell yeah.
어중간한 예술은
See, and you were like, why am I calling you a LARPer?
뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
This guy.
You know, look, why do you think I, you know, was so ready to take on a bunch of great ones as Matthias?
Oh my gosh.
만 남았어도
No, those were not. You got me again with this fucking joke, dude. I'm gonna crash out. No! They're not grade ones. They are first graders. So,
Yeah, same thing.
아이씨, 짜증나게.
so fucked. My gosh. Ishmael, can you beat up this guy, please? Thanks.
임파스터.
時の調子が悪くなっているみたいです。
Oh, goodness gracious. You know, I have so many IDs, but I have, like, barely any egos. That's probably the next thing I should actually properly focus on. Yeah. I don't know. I have some okay ones. I just think that, whatchamacallit?
You've got a wall ego on like everyone here.
Yeah, but I don't know if
fine.
they're really good. Like, Gregor has the Arknights one. That one's just goated because it's Arknights.
I mean, everyone only has like 2 Y egos. I don't think there's anyone with 3.
I don't know. This is like the most I have for Ish, and then I have like the
Bro, no Teth ego for Ish. That is kind of crazy.
I don't. I think Honglu's the one I have the most egos for, and I think that's only because I've gotten most of them by accident with Walpurgis. This is pretty much all I have for Otis. I think I have like 1 or 2 more in the HE slot for Faust.
As you're looking at my Faust with all up type 4 he goes.
Oh wait. Hold on, yeah, that took me a second. Wait a second. Lol, I forgot. Okay, I don't have Everlasting. I don't own this one, but I do have the Arcanite's one. I do have this one. I think it's her test. And then I have the sword one and the sword fire for skin profit.
Yeah, he died 5.
Bless you.
That was a yawn.
Bless you!
You don't bless people when they're yawning.
Oh my!
People, they sneeze. No. They're different things.
No, I say it anyways because you could probably choke on air while you yawn. I've seen windows like almost get folded by drinking water.
Okay, well, you don't say bless you so they don't choke. You say bless you so they don't get possessed by a demon.
Okay, well,
짜증나게.
I'm gonna say bless you because I mean it in the context of I hope you don't die while you're sneezing or choking or laughing or I don't know, literally anything. Okay? There's literally a guy who died from laughter because a turtle hit some other guy on the head that was dropped by an eagle. Okay?
That is pretty funny.
I
might have died from laughter too if I saw that. Was the turtle okay?
The turtle was fine. The guy that got hit with the turtle fucking died though.
Okay, that is pretty funny. The turtle was fine.
Oh my gosh. What the heck? Why do you want hot? Oh, well, you're not. Oh no, you might win that. No. Let's not have that. Alright, yes, good. Oh, goodness.
파우스트, 신체파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이란다.
I wonder how that works when she's in the Iron Maiden.
이거 분강 맞지?
Or if it just doesn't.
필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램!
저거가 필요한 戦いであれば
우겨서 썰어버려도 상관없지?
They're all targeting Gregor again. Nice.
가족을 위해
This guy's cooked.
아류산초 경혈 육식 지켜라!
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
퇴장 시간이 되었답니다. 그럼 안녕히.
항상 저희 영감을 일깨워 주시는군요.
I think anytime that ability activates, that like instantly puts him at #1 for DPS.
파우스트,
And I might be crazy.
신체파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이랍니다.
The humble 7 attack weight.
보여드려야겠군요. 외면의 예술을.敵は深手を負っています.
Great. Oh yeah, you were wondering if Otis gets the buff, right?
Well, yeah, just other ring IDs. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't run ring slop weaklings.
Ring slop? What are you calling it? Ring slop? What is this?
Because ring you sang.
Kim
He's
Ji-hoon's
kinda
favorite
like the
ID.
him ID.
죄인인가?
He was like, man, I gotta make Honglu super OP, all because of you saying.
그 소재 가져갈래요.
Talisman Sinclair was the sacrifice.
To which then he was like, that means I gotta make every nurse father OP, because I gotta be the same as Callisto Honglu.
Oh wait, does Callisto Honglu beat Ring Sang? Not Ring Sang. Rain Sang in DPS?
No idea.
But Furioso's like fucking 7 coins. 9. I don't know. It's a lot. What the? Bruh.
I run like the humble burn team because I hope that a Xiao ID will eventually come one day.
친해졌네요.
You will be forever coping, I think. I don't know. Wait, if we got a Zhao ego, would we get Zhao, or... Kira, I was about to have, like, a serious conversation, and you just... Okay. You know what? Fine. I'll ask you the next combat, if I can remember the question. Okay. Kind of a letdown when they were body blocking the door, like there was some big secret behind it.
Right? Looks like any other average family home.
Is this Roland's house? Oh man, I get cleaning up's a chore, but peeps should at least dust their home once in a while. Thick layer of dust covering every surface, and the blotchy wallpaper made it clear that no one's been living here for a good while.
Whichever family lived here must have had a child. Look, there are drawings and dolls too, though it seems like the place has been abandoned for quite a long time. Could something bad have happened in here?
Yeah, something must have happened here that caused the family to flee, and they never got to return.
Yeah, lots of evidence suggesting that. The open door, the single shoe lying around.
So someone fled from home for some reason, never to return? I don't know. Kinda hard to narrow down the cause. It could really be anything. Are you searching for something in particular, Ryoshu? Yes. It doesn't seem to be here. Every framed photo is singed beyond recognition. Whatever documents there were have been torn to shreds. Kinda like my memories. This wasn't here. This wasn't where he escaped to, huh? The index nurse father, Rain. Last time we saw him, he fled to the house. He fled the house via the corridor after suffering a severe wound at Ryoshu's hand. If by some miracle he survived, there's a chance he'd have come after Ryoshu again, but... Something about our last encounter led me to believe that it was the last time Ryoshu would ever... You recognize this from? I found myself hoping to see Ryoshu piece together another memory. She'd been recalling new details all day when I caught her attention. Sadly, she responded by softly shaking her head. No. Bruh! No! I thought we were so close, bro. I'm devastated.
Bro, she's never been to Rien's home.
세바퀴의 반지는 마에스트로가 되기
Look
위해
at all that.
인정받은 세 가지
Wow.
작품을 뜻하죠.
Yeah, now you can get it.
비록 지금 제
tasty.
작품이
Hey,
많은
look.
신금을 울리지는
Dawn actually did something this time. Damn it, no,
여전히
I
반지에
fucking did.
부끄럽지 작품을
No! That's
선보이고 있는 것 같네요.
My goat Honglu.
You whimsical pain in the ass. What? Here. This is worse than freaking Lord Hongyong and his fucking cave noises. Oh my gosh.
What about Breeze Gregor?